Shalom, shalom. First and foremost, it's a call like La, Yahweh, Hashem, Yahweh Shai, Hashem Makapadat. Jump on to our apostles, our elders, our teachers, our brothers. Follow the truth. Just I take to you, elect men out there working, doing his work in truth and sincerity. You know. And peace sanitation to your election out there, man. You know. Candace abroad, doing his work, believing. All right, get ready to receive the promises, man. That's given, that's promised to us from the Heavenly Father Himself, man. You know, because hey, the Lord said He's not a man that He should lie, so He got pleasures, you know, forevermore at our right hand, man. It says. Psalms 16th chapter and the 11th verse, man. The Lord at His right hand are pleasures forevermore. So, you know, we're getting ready to inherit the pleasures, man, the promises. Okay, the punishment of the daughter of Zion, Lamentation 4:22, is accomplished. He will no more, these devils, these crooked, lying-ass, double-tongued devils, will no more carry us away into captivity anymore, man. You know, they're gonna have to pay a atone for all the slavery, robbery, and murder. You know, Lamentation 4:21. It said, "Rejoice and be glad, O daughter of Edom, that dwell in the land of Uz. The cup also shall pass on to thee." Yeah, these old devils, man. And the bones are filled with the sin of their youth, man. You know, veterans, all of them are all old damn devil races. You know. That benefited all the people on this side of slavery, man. Okay. So it says that thou shalt be drunken and shalt be made naked. All right, and make thyself naked. The punishment of thy iniquity is accomplished, O daughter of Zion. He will no more carry thee away into captivity. He will visit thy iniquity, O daughter of Edom. So you definitely gonna get visited for all your iniquity, man. What shall you do when the Lord visits you, man? Right? Nothing. You ain't gonna do nothing because you can't control your destiny, man. All right? See, Esau, he think he can control his destiny. He think he's so powerful. Pursuing Isaiah 47, that you know he think he's so majestic, and you know he got it all sewed up, you know, in his head. And Esau's head, he devil's head, you know, it says what? They sit as Lady of Kingdoms, man. You know? They sit as the city unwalled villages. You know? Given to pleasure, carefree. But the Lord, he got judgment waiting, man. You know? And the time we're living in, man, is the time of death, man. Great death. Yeah, y'all Israelites, man. You're the Israelites. No Jesus Christo. All right. The white man's the devil. All right. You should know this. All right. Y'all on that sign right there, man. Y'all the people of the Lord. But see, you tell them about Jesus Christ. You tell them about Jesus Christ, and they'll be happy, man. Or you tell them about some. You talk to them about the world. Oh, I got this job. I'm gonna pay you 50 grand a month. They're gonna jump. Oh shit. Yeah, really? Yeah. Because they want to be like the white man. Your people want to be like the white man. They don't want to go back to the ways of old. They don't want to call themselves Israelites. What's that? Huh? I gotta be like a Negro? Negro? That's terrible. You know, your people hate themselves, man. Your people hate themselves, bro. You know? They hate themselves, man. At the end of the day. They see the image of the white boy, and Santeria, you know? All this bullshit, man. But let you tell them the truth. Whatever, man. Shit. All right. Cool, man. What is that supposed to mean? That's supposed to mean something to me. You know? An Israelite. What's an Israelite, man? You know? What's an Edomite, man? You know? See, everybody should know about the truth. Everybody should know. It should be basic wisdom. The fact that, hey, the white man's the devil, that should be taught in all the schools. You know, but no, who's controlling the school? These devils. So whoever controls the narrative or controls the policy, whoever controls the money controls the narrative, man. They control all this shit. So they're not gonna tell on themselves, but now the Lord forced them to tell on themselves, you know? Now they coming out, you know, in full force and saying, hey, we're the devil. We worship Satan out in the open. Niggas worship Satan out in the open, man. Oh, shit, you know. They let you know they touch kids with the Balenciaga thing. You know, they let you know that they do all that shit, man. You know, so everything that done in the dark come to light, man. Now it's coming to light on you devils, man. You know, everything's coming to light. But nigga, he got his head so shoved so far up this devil ass. You know, and the tribes too, man. Latin tribe, everybody just, you know, their minds have been warped. That's why when it comes to his truth, our minds get washed by the word, the washing of the word, and then we become what? Fit for the master's use, man. You know, you become a vessel, right? As it says in 2 Timothy, the 20th chapter, 2nd chapter, 20th verse. It says, in the great house their vessels is good, the gold and silver, also wood, hay, and stubble. You know, so most of our people are wood, hay, and stubble, which, you know, you don't concern yourself with wood, hay, and stubble. All right, but as the title of the lesson says, the Israelite man is going to be reverenced and respected, man. Okay, by all the creation, man. All right, let me give the word for reverence. All right, because the curse entails you being disrespected by your own creation. Like the Lord, He set us up, right? And He made us get disrespected by our own women, your own creation, the white man, you know, the other nations. He set them up to come up against you because you came up against Him. Your children come up against you, man. Your children don't obey you. Your children, you got to beat their asses and shit, you know, just like you. You as a people, you know, you turned your back on your father, man. So now, hey, your kids don't listen to you. Nobody reverences you. They look at you like, who the fuck are you? You know, what do you want, man? What are you going on about? You know? Who is this guy, man? Where's his money? You know? That's how they look at you, man. They look at you, a man like that ain't nothing. You know? They can just shoot you in the street and get a paid vacation. Okay, they just put out this Tyler Perry movie with Cat Graham. Jail's not a paid vacation. You know, they put that movie. They put that movie up there.
You ever done time?
Huh?
Have you done time?
Have you done time?
Yeah.
All right, we're in America. This is a jail for our people.
Yeah,
This is jail. This is jail for our people, man. Huh? Jesus Christ is the devil, man. Jesus Christ is a lie, man. All right? Jesus Christ is a lie, man. Jesus Christ. Was the Lord a Greek? Was the Lord a Greek? You don't even know the scriptures. You don't know anything about the scriptures. If you what does the word Jesus Christ mean? You don't even know. Jesus Christ means Jesus Christ. The name. Come on, brother. The name of the Lord is supposed to mean something. That name doesn't mean anything. There's no power in that name, man. The Lord was not a Greek, man. The Lord was a Hebrew Israelite from the tribes, man. His name was not Jesus, man. All right, but going back to what I was saying, man. Okay, see, these people, they see you and they think you just a dumbass, you know, that don't know shit. You see, like I said, hey, here it is, a dude like that can come there and just interrupt you while you're talking. You see what I'm saying? And speak all kind of madness. These people don't know nothing, man. They don't know nothing. They don't know the type of level. The scholars don't know nothing. These random people don't know nothing, you know. That's why the scriptures tell you, 1 Peter 4:11, if any man gonna speak, let him speak as the oracles of the Most High. Talking about Jesus and shit. Jesus don't mean nothing, man. That name has no power, man. There's no power in the name of Jesus. What does the name mean, man? When you open up your mouth, what are you saying, bro? You know? What are you saying? You can just say anything. Fuck, shit, bitch. What does it mean? What does these words mean? Anybody know? Anybody? These people just be talking, just talking. They just be repeating whatever somebody else said. Jesus Christ. The world said Jesus. So everybody says Jesus, man. The white man said Jesus. So we gotta say Jesus too. You see? But anyway, going back to the point, man. Okay, we as Israelite men are gonna be reverenced, man, as a God on this earth, bro. As a power, authority on the earth, man. You know? We're no longer gonna be disrespected, man. By this society, by your woman, by your children. You know, your woman, you come in the house, man. You know, she gonna have the door open for you, man. You know, she gonna be naked, waiting for you with a plate of food. You know? Hey, bro, hey, I'm just saying, hey, that's a fantasy in the kingdom, man. You know, that's how it's gonna be, man. She gonna be waiting for you. You know, how's your daddy? You know, my great king or whatever the fuck. You know, hey, people, when you walk around across the street, man, when you wherever way you go, people gonna clap for you, man. You know, they're gonna bow their heads to you. Oh, those are the men of the Lord, man. Those are the men of Yahweh Bashim outside, man. Those are the children, the sons of Adam. Those are the sons of the right, man, right there, man. All right? They're going to say, hey, look, those are the people. They ain't going to say, oh, niggas. Lock your car doors, man. You know, lock your houses, you know. Oh, shit, hold on. You walk in the store and they looking at you. They're going to steal something, you know. Nah, man. Everybody going to look at you as the owner, as the Lord, man, of this earth. The landlord of the earth. We're going to be the landlords of the earth, man. All right? Starting with the elect, starting with Yahweh Shai as joint heirs, man. Pursuing Romans 8, which I'm going to go after this. You know, but it says, Baruch, the 5th chapter, and the first verse. And it states, it says, put off, O Jerusalem, the garment of thy mourning and afflictions. And put on the comeliness of the glory that cometh from the Most High forever. Cast about thee a double garment of righteousness. That's right. The Lord's going to cast about us a double garment of righteousness. You know, where all the people going to look at us, because it's spiritual. It's all of the Lord, man. You know, He put a curse on us and put these people to look at you like you're ugly and you're a disgrace. Man, look at these jakes, man. Look at these. Look at that. Look at that, man. You know.
Used to be a Mexican restaurant.
Here they go. You know. Trouble's afoot. And they look at your women as ugly, you know. They look at your men as some type of fucking worker, you know, some criminal, right? But the Lord, He's gonna make us to be the respected, man, to be the reverence. Everywhere everybody goes, they're gonna look at you as the symbol of righteousness, man. The epitome of life, man. You know. Right now they looking at Esau like the epitome of life. Esau's the epitome of everything and shit. Esau ain't shit except a low-based creature, man. Esau ain't shit but a dog. Pursuing Job, the 30th chapter, he ain't nothing but he ain't worth what a pig would spit, man. You know, but we're the precious sons of Zion, man. You know, they come out of the loins of Yahweh, man. Come out of the loins of the most of the perfect, you know. We're gonna be perfect because we're gonna shine. The scripture says a firmament. That said Daniel the 12th chapter, man. All right. So it says Baruch chapter 5 verse 2. It said, "Cast about thee a double garment of righteousness, which will come in from the Most High, and set a diadem on thy head for your everlasting for the glory of the everlasting. For the Most High will show thy brightness under every country under heaven." What that mean? That means everybody look at you and they're gonna look at brightness, man. A city set on a hill that can't be hid. Matthew the 5th chapter, man. A city set on a hill that start with the men, the city. The people before it's a place, right? Well, hey, we're gonna beat those guys, those people, man. And we're not gonna be men no more. We're gonna be gods on the earth, man. All right? A mere mortal, he can't live forever. A mere mortal can only live 80 years. 4 score. It says a man is promised 3 score 10 and 10 years. 4 score with strength 120 at the most. He said 120 at the most. You know. So at the most you might get 120 if you're fortunate, if you're like some Japanese that lives up in the mountains somewhere. You know, you ain't eating GMO foods that's cutting your life in half. You know. But us here, we're appointed to die, man. As Israel, we're appointed here to just perish. You know, if this continues. But it's not going to continue. The Lord said He's going to shorten the days for the elect's sake, my remnant, who I chose. You know. So it says, for thy name shall be called of the Most High forever. The peace of righteousness and the glory of the Most High's worship. Your woman is your glory. So we're the Lord's woman, and we're gonna be what? The glory of the Most High's worship. Arise, O Israel, and stand on high and look about you towards the east, because that's where the deliverance comes. You know, like Gandalf told Aragorn, hey, look towards the east. That's where the deliverance came from. And the second and the third Lord of the Rings, man. That's where they said, look towards the east. And Gandalf came with the cavalry, man. He came with the reinforcements, man. The Lord is going to come with the reinforcements, the thousands of heaven, man. All right, Psalm 68:17, man. 20,000 ships. Starting with the Father's ship itself. You know? It says the Lord said in Mount Sinai, as in the midst of the ships, with 20,000 ships. 20,000 ships. That's what the Lord rides with, man. That's an army of heaven, man. All right? Even thousands of ships. And one ship, the Father's ship, you know, Ezra described as the second Ezra 13th chapter, man, as the mountain. That's where we're gonna get beamed up into, Lord willing. All right, we're gonna get beamed up into the central command ship, you know, as the Lord changes our status, man. Once we get beamed up, our status gonna be changed, man. From a mere mortal man that's been disrespected by the white man who's a mortal, who's a devil, you know. And he's going to change it and cast about that devil garment of righteousness on us, man. You know? And cause us to never die. Cause us to be in the new covenant. Cause us to be the laws written in our inward parts. He said, Ezekiel 36:22 on down, he said, I'll sprinkle you with clean water, you know, and I'll pour upon me a new spirit on you. And look at this man. This dude just drove off and he almost ripped his arm off. That's crazy. Hey, but that's the spirit, man. These people are going crazy. But yeah, we're in that time, brother. We're itching every day. We're getting that much closer, man, to the ultimate climactic event of the destruction of this place and the deliverance of the elect, man. You know, but you got niggas making songs, you know, diss tracks like Howard the Maccabees and the rest of these dudes talking about the new covenant. Yeah. You got to answer questions, man. You got to do all this other shit. You know, you got a lot of folly on the earth, man. And amongst these people, you got a lot of folly, you got a lot of wickedness, you got a lot of bullshit, you know. But see, the prophets have their eyes focused, man, on the prize that's inching closer and closer, man. All these fucking distractions and, you know, going back and forth with this one and that one. You know, no. They have their eyes. The scripture say, keep thy eyes single, man. You know. Therefore, that whole body full of light, you know. So, anyways, it says, "Arise, O Jerusalem, and stand on high." Baruch 5:5, and look about thee towards the east, and behold, thy children gather from the west unto the east, by the word of the Holy One, rejoicing in the remembrance of the Most High. For the Most High have appointed that every high hill and bank of long continuance should be cast down. Yeah, that's this society, man. It's gonna be cast down. And the valley should be filled up to make even the ground that Israel may go safely in the glory of the Most High. Moreover, even the woods and every sweet-smelling tree shall overshadow Israel by the commandment of the Most High. For the Most High shall lead Israel, Most High Yahweh shall lead Israel with joy, and the light of his glory with the mercy and righteousness that come from him. And that mercy and righteousness is bestowed upon the house of David first, man. You know? That's the sure mercy of David. It's going to be bestowed upon his men, man. Those, the faithful, man. That the Lord appointed over this business, he's going to give them the creation to rule over, man. That's what he told his disciples. He said, because I've been faithful over a few things, I'll make you rule over many cities, man. You know? Right now, every one of us has a portion. You know, we all have a portion. You know? And the Lord looking at it like, hey, look, you can manage this, I'm gonna give you more, you know? That's how it works. You know, you get promotions, you get promoted. The Lord continually is giving us promotions, man. You know, and the ultimate promotion is gonna come by us getting beamed up and getting them crowns upon our heads, man. And being turned into gods, man. As the Lord said, man, you are gods, you shall die like men. All right? The Lord's gonna turn us back into gods. See, you got a lot of you Israelites out there that don't understand the scriptures in its entirety. So when things like that come up, you choke up, man. Oh, God, we can't be gods. You know, there's only one God. All right, there's a supreme Most High and His Son. You know, and angels are gods, but we're also angels, man. As Israelite men, being put in the everlasting chains of darkness, man. You know, walking around the earth looking like the heathen. We're walking around the earth looking like heathens. You know, looking like, you know, you're in the same condition in the boat as these devils, man. That's why He said you're gonna die and perish like one of these people out here, man. Psalms 82. You're a God, you shall die like men. You're gonna be like men. I'm gonna put you in a state, in the condition of a mortal man. You know? And we have to go through this through many reincarnations, man. You know? This is the final one. This is the last reincarnation. This is the last one before the culmination of the prophecies, man. You know, this is the last captivity. This is the last go around. We ain't gonna be here, you know. We're gonna get reincarnated again in another kingdom, you know. After this, no. This is the last one. So you gotta make the best of this, you know. This is what it's all about, you know. All these things that transpired in history have led up to this point right here. Where the Lord's about to come and erase this society, man, and deliver His election. That's why it says from the beginning He spake, man. He declared new things from the beginning. All right, Isaiah. Isaiah 42 and verse 5. Thus saith the Lord, He that created the heavens and stretched them out. The Lord God, He that created the heavens and stretched them out. He that spread forth the earth and that which cometh up out of it. He that giveth breath unto the people that's upon it, and spirit to them that walk therein. I, the Lord, have called thee in righteousness, and I will hold thy hand and will keep thee, and give thee for a covenant to the people, and for a light of the Gentiles, to open the blind's eyes, to bring out the prisoners from the prison, and them that sit in darkness out of the prison house. Yeah, like I told that devil, man, that little paraplegic devil, Jesus! Like I said, this is the prison house. You ever did time? We're doing time right now, man. We're still in prison, man. Like, hey, you ever did time? What the fuck that got to do with anything, man? You know? We're doing time right now, man. You know? We're still yet this day in our captivity. Baruch 3 and 8. We're yet this day in our captivity, man. You know? We're in the captivity under these masons, under these devils, you know? Under the other nations, everywhere you go. You know? We're in captivity, man. But they don't understand. They don't give a damn. Because hey, I'm free. This is my country. It's my society. You know? Shit. They don't care about the plight of no Jake, no black man, no leg. I don't care about your plight. Fuck it, I'll put your woman over you. You know? Alright, just be happy, nigga, and work and pay bills. Pay bills, man. Just be happy that you're in our great country. You know? What did them devils say, man? What did they say? They said, man, if we the Secretary of State, whatever, one of these press speakers of the House, one of these, we're like, man, the Trump administration, you know, we're not racist. Anybody can come to this country as long as they come legally. Whether it's J.D. Vance or what he said, as long as they come legally, they can come to our beloved country and enjoy the freedoms of America. You know? What fucking freedoms in America, man? You know, let you say something about rice and then cutting your video. You gotta watch what you say. You gotta watch, you know? You gotta use codes and shit, you know? All right? Let you say something that's right, then you get kicked out of your college and your school. You know? They're kicking you out. Let you say that a man's supposed to deal with a man, and they're gonna kick your ass out of a high position, a job that you got. You done worked your whole life. This is why the Lord didn't give us the spirit of this world, man. He didn't give us the spirit of fear, but He gave us power, love, and a sound mind. You know, He didn't give us an attachment to this society. So you niggas, you got attachments to this society, man. I worked all my life. I went to college and I did all this doing shit, you know. And, you know, so you don't have a voice. You can't speak, man. You know, them niggas tell you what to do. They tell you how to dress. They tell you what the fuck to say. You know, They control your fucking whole life, man. See, the scripture says we have you shall know the truth, truth set you free. See, we don't fucking live by the standards. It's American standards no more, man. You know? We come to this truth. Lord set us free. We become fucking men, man. We can talk how we want to talk. We can say what we have to say. You know? Not have to act like a white man, speak with a white man's tone. You know, you know what? Like a fucking liar, a deceiver. See, when you speak in a nice little tone, you could deceive the shit out of people. You just, you know, that's what they learn from the white man. You know, that's why I said never trust thy enemy. For as iron rusteth, so is his wickedness. Sirach 12 and 10, man. All right. Though he come crouching, though he come humbly. You know, that's how he comes to you, like a serpent in the way. He don't speak like this no more. This devil's not outwardly racist no more until Donald J came in office. Now this nigga's letting his horn show. But before that, they was all, you know, just trying to act cool with you, you know. Equality, sustainability, you know, equity, inclusion, you know. Inclusion, we're gonna include all y'all in this, man. All of y'all, yeah, hey, ain't no colors, man. See, the Lord, he created the nations for a reason, you know. He created the nations, he separated the nations, going back to Genesis, the 10th chapter, you know, going back to the Babylon, the Tower of Babylon, Tower of Babel, you know, the Tower of Confusion. Here it is, the Most High been a racist, man. The Most High is a racist himself, so hey, if these devils are racist, it's not a big deal. It's not a problem. It's just the fact that, hey, we're supposed to be the ones that's in power, man, not these fuckers, man. Because here it is, hey, look at what they're doing to the earth, man. See, when we're in power, we're going to be a racist too. And we ain't going to lie about it. We're going to be a fucking straight racist, you know. We're going to separate the people according to their nationalities, man. You know. The word racist itself just means for your people. Just okay, well, everyone's a fucking racist. Everyone's a racist, including the Most High, the one you call God, and his son himself is a racist. They all hate the white man. Okay, it said Romans 9:13. Okay, I hated Esau. I loved Jacob. You know, Moab. You know, the rest of these nations. You know, the Lord hates them. The Lord said they none but spittle. You know. But the Lord, he said he set his love upon Jacob, man. The ones that the world hates, the ones that the world culturally appropriates all your food, you know. They take all your culture. All right, everywhere you go, you're gonna see a Mexican restaurant. Every fucking way you go, a Mexican restaurant. Do these motherfuckers have their own food? They don't have their own food. What's the American food? What's the white man's food? They don't have a food. They don't have a culture. You know, Nike was that was made by Jakes, man. Jake made that shit up. You know, Jake is the one that made all the little trendy garments and shit, the shoes and all that. That was Jake's ideas, man. You know, Esau the one that funds everything, you know, with his money, and he reaps the benefits. But every fucking thing was created by Jake, man. We're the former of all things. Jeremiah 10 and 16, man. You know. It says Jacob is the form of all things. All right, his portion is not like them. Our portion is not like the other nations, huh?
We're not like the other nations.
Yeah, we're not.
The United States of America is.
The United States of America?
We don't have that much freedom, do we?
No, we don't have that much
Because
freedom.
we have Trump.
Because we have Trump. That's right.
We know what I'm saying.
Well, how do you feel about Trump?
Well, I like that. I mean, it's like a deck of cards, and you know, he's like a deck of cards, and in any moment, one of those cards could go a different way, and then the house
falls, right?
kaput, right?
Kaput, yeah.
Right, or it goes. If you're gonna play cards, don't play honeymoon witch, because you have to trump the next guy. So when you deal all of the cards out, each person puts the card over, and if it's higher or the same suit, you have to follow that suit. And so either you follow evil like Donald Trump, or you follow the good guy.
That's right.
Democracy.
Yeah, that's right.
Amen. Amen.
All right, man. Okay, but see, yeah, that's spirit. Hey, that's funny that she mentioned democracy, man. Cause ain't no Hey, I can't wait till the day we don't have to act like, you know, like we tell these bitches shut the fuck up, man. You know? But here it is. I can't wait till the day we don't have to fake it and act like we cool with these people, man. You know? You gotta be a wise serpent harmless as it does. You gotta put on the front with people at work and the random people. Hey, look, man, hey, we gonna be able to be ourselves, man. You know, in a very short amount of time, the Lord's gonna allow us to be free again, man. You know, well, we can say and do as we please as Israelite men, man. In this place, you gotta be, hey, you know, you gotta be real. Yeah, ain't no democracy. In the kingdom of heaven, there's no democracy, man. See, this place going down because of these lies like democracy, man. You know, these people still believe that, hey, that there's a future for this place, you know. All right. So they're gonna come in for a rude awakening. The good guys, there ain't no fucking good guys. The Lord said there's no good. There's not one that do good. There is no good guys, man. You know, when he came on the scene, he said there was no good guys, man. It's only the elect, man. It's only Israel. All right. When the Lord makes us perfect and beams of us, then we'll be good. Right now, we're not even good. Shit, we're not even good. So we still fuck up, you know. But in the grand scheme of things, man, you know, the Lord He's pouring His Spirit upon us, man. So we're getting there, you know. But for all the good guys, hey, the only good guy is the Lord, the Lamb. That's the only good guy, man. So that's what we're following. You know, it said Trump. You gotta follow, you know, you don't follow Trump. You gotta follow the good guys. Follow democracy. Hey, these people are simple, man. You know, they're of the earth, so they speak of the earth, man. They're not speaking of the kingdom to come, man. You know, that's why everything the Lord said when He came on the scene went over everybody's head. Just like the things we say now go over everybody's head. You said, this is why you keep everything simple with these people, man. Just hey, hi, bye, you know. The real surface level shit, man. But you start delving into deeper topics, and people are gonna lose their fucking mind. You're gonna lose them. They're gonna walk off on you. Yeah, whatever, man. Just, you know, do your thing. Because these people have the mentality of a small child. Are you smarter than a fifth grader? You know, like the show. These people are not smarter than a fifth grader. A little young whippersnapper is smarter than these grown adults. You know, because the wisdom that they have is the wisdom of this world. They're natural men. You know, but the Lord is raising up the spiritual man. The spiritual man is trumping the natural man. You know, okay, and the natural man starts with Esau, and you carnal niggas, man. That you're after your father, the devil. So those are the natural men. You know, them niggas in your family, you know, little drunk uncle, your little drunk uncle. He's a natural man. You know, man, I just want to just give me another burger, man. Just give me another Twinkie. You know, those are natural men. You know, dudes that can't control themselves. They have no connection with the Most High. You know, they're alive in the body, but they're dead in the mind, spirit. You know, you become alive when you awaken to the knowledge of Yahweh Shai, man. The knowledge of you being an Israelite, man, and you can find the true doctrine, not this bullshit about hell and women can teach and. No, the pure sound doctrine. You know? All right. It says Sirach 19. Let's get Sirach 19, man. Okay, Lord say He'll pour out doctrine as the rain. All right, as the rain that's pouring right now. Okay, matter of fact, let me finish this verse. Isaiah 42 and verse 9. It says, "Behold, the former things are coming to pass, and new things do I declare. Before they spring forth, I tell you them." Sing a new song to the Lord, and His praise from the ends of the earth. Ye that go down to the sea, and all that's therein, the isles, the inhabitants thereof. There you go. Okay, so before this thing came to pass, you know, the Lord declared it from the beginning. This is the culmination of it right now. Now, like I mentioned earlier, I forgot to finish the 10th verse. But Sirach 19. Okay, and Sirach the 19th chapter and the 18th verse. It says, knowledge, the fear of the Lord is the first step to be accepted of Him, and wisdom obtain His love. The knowledge of the commandments of the Lord is the doctrine of life, and they that do the things that please Him shall receive the fruit of the tree of immortality. So the natural man, it does not do things that please the Lord. He does everything contrary. You know, that's what we learn in this society. All right, but now we're being changed into a fresh creature, into a new lump. That's why it says in 1 Corinthians, the 5th chapter, purge out the old leaven, the 7th verse, therefore that you may therefore be a new lump. You know? You know, if you're 400 pounds, you know, you're not a new lump, man. You're not. You know, you walk around the earth smoking Black and Miles, you know, eat chitlins, you know, 2025, the year 2025, you still drinking Coca-Cola, man. You know? Niggas are 50 years old. Talking about they're born again. You know, I'm born again. You know? I'd have found Jesus Christ. But you still do the same shit you did when you were, you know, in the world, quote unquote. You know? So there's only a few real men, spiritual men, that the Lord is setting up to give this creation to, man. You got a whole lot of natural men. The majority, all these people are natural men. You know, into witchcraft, into sorcery, into getting pegged like the gorilla Hebrew. You know, and the rest of these people, man. You know, they're natural men. The gorilla Hebrew is a natural man. All right, that's a video. The gorilla Hebrew is a natural. Hey, that's a lesson right there, man. That's a lesson right there. You know? Hey, but, you know, not to beat a dead horse. At this point, it's like bullying, you know? But hey, see, the Spirit of the Lord, man, is bullying you demons, man. You natural men. The Spirit of the Lord is getting on you women, you know? Because you're natural. You know, you're of the world. And the Spirit of the Lord is getting on you, you sodomites, Israel, man. You perverters of the gospel, man. All right? And a lot of you dudes are offended, man. Oh, what are you talking about? What are you talking about my precious gorilla? You can't say that, man. You can't talk like that. Brother, he repented. They ain't repent of shit, man. Okay? They ain't repent of nothing because they're still proud, still in the club doing this bullshit, man. They're still, oh, I'm going to step down. Maybe they'll forget about it. The Lord didn't forget about nothing, man. You see? I'm going to step down from Sakari, man. Then I'm going to come back when I'm right. Get the fuck up out of here, bro. You know? The Lord and his disciples was not walking around getting pegged and shit by their women, man. I guarantee goddamn to you that wasn't happening. So the Lord is making a distinction, man, between the natural men, you know, and the spiritual, man. Those that he's gonna give his creation to, those who he's gonna give his reverence to, man. All right? Those that he's gonna exalt. All right? As it says in Isaiah 52, man, at 13. Hey, that's a spirit, man. That's a spirit, man. Hey, the old lady just flicked dude off, man. Hey, that's a spirit, bro. You know? Hey, man, these people gonna be fighting in the streets, man, pretty soon, bro. Because they're natural men. They're not spiritual. They're not peaceful, you know? All right? You'll say, blessed are the peacemakers. See, we're making peace through this word. And then ultimately the Lord's gonna make war, man. You know? Because we ain't hurt nobody. We're just speaking his word. But the words are piercing these people to the dividing asunder, man. It says in Hebrews 4:12. You know, this word is cutting up this society, man. It's cutting these people. It's cutting the wicked. You know, it's destroying all strongholds, pulling down all strongholds. Scripture say until we bring every thought into the obedience of Yahweh Shai. You know, the Lord sent us on a mission, man, to bring down cast down all the lies of this society, man. You know, they're standing boldly before the face such as afflictors, made no account of our labors. You devils, you people, all right? See, everybody's being marked right now for salvation or for death, man. People are being marked as we speak. They find out about the word, they reject it, or marked, you know? They find out about them being Israelites, they just walk past and it's like, fuck it, I don't care. All right, marked, there you go. You know, you talk shit about the men of the Lord, marked, you know? You talk shit about the Lord, you get marked, you know? So here it is, hey, the Lord's marking all kind of people, man. Xing them out, you know? Putting them on their hit list, you know? So, hey, so it says the fear of the Lord is all wisdom, Sirach 19:20, and all wisdom is the performance of the law and the knowledge of his omnipotence. Yeah, and through us being made privy to the knowledge of his omnipotence, we're going to be made gods on this earth, man. You know? That's the whole thing. That's what the Lord came to preach, the gospel of us being gods on this earth, man. That's what the kingdom of heaven is about. The kingdom of heaven is about us coming up in status, man. The scripture say the kingdom of heaven coming out by observation. What does that mean? That means the kingdom of heaven is within us. The Lord is going to upgrade us, man. Upgrade these vile bodies into a new body, man. A perfect body that never dies. No blemish. No skincare routine. You know. No overweight. You being overweight and shit. Oh, I gotta drop 20 pounds, man. You know. I gotta go to the dentist, get my teeth fixed. You know. Here it is. At the moment you come out of your mama womb, you going to the grave, man. You know. The moment you step into this body right here, you know, your ass got ailments, back hurts. You know, you come out with a fucked up eye. You come out with messed up teeth. You know, you come out with genetic diseases and shit. You know, Lord gonna give us eternal life, man. He's gonna make us perfect, man. Your women never gonna have to go through no pain, childbirth pain. See, that's a curse. Your woman got the curse of childbirth pain because she disobeyed you, man, and disobeyed the Most High. She turned her back on Adam. Man, fuck this nigga. I don't need him. I don't need Adam. I can do all by myself. You know. So hey, here you go. Here's birth pain. You know, take some birth pain and see how you like it. You know. All right. You have a child, your body falls apart. You know. Most times. You know. Unless you keep up with yourself, man. Like Bernice Burgos, some shit. But for the most part, you have a child, your body gonna fall apart. You hit a certain age, your teeth is gonna hit the floor. That's what it is, man. You know, you reach a certain age, man. Nobody wants your ass no more. You know, why is that? That's a curse, man. That's a curse we've been given. You know, you're only in your beauty for a certain number of years, man. You know, we've been cursed as a people, but now we're gonna receive the blessing. As a matter of fact, let's read the blessing. Let's read the blessing, man. Deuteronomy 32 first, which I quoted earlier. The first verse. It says, "Give ear, O ye heavens, and I will speak, and hear, O earth, the words of my mouth. My doctrine shall drop as the rain, and my speech shall distill as the dew, and the small rain upon the tender herb, as the showers upon the grass. Because I have published the name of the Lord Yahweh, by Hashem Yahushua, ascribe righteousness unto our God." All right, so that's the knowledge and wisdom of the Lord being poured out as doctrine, as rain. So now we know what's coming, the blessing. Now we understand the curse. You know. Now we understand what's to come. You know. The blessing. We already ate the curse. We already ate it up. You know, we had to drink the drag of that cup. You know? So now comes the blessing. You know? Now comes, hey, that's why I opened up with Lamentations, the 4th chapter. You know? The punishment of the daughter of Zion is accomplished. 21-22. Now comes the blessing. Now comes us getting the neck of our enemies. You know? Get revenge, man. Getting revenge for all kind of emotional damage, as the kids say. You know, the kids be like, emotional damage. Emotional damage. Yeah, so Isaiah, Deuteronomy 28, and the first verse. And it says, "And it shall come to pass that thou shalt hearken unto the Lord, the voice of the Lord thy power, and to observe do all his commandments, which I command thee this day, that the Lord thy God will set thee on high above all nations of the earth." All right? He said he's going to set us on high above all the people. That's racism, man. If you above somebody, hey, and it's all about equality, right? That's what Esau says. Hey, well, it's not about equality. There's never been equality on the earth. Never. There's never, ever been equality. When Egypt was in power with Mizraim, the Egyptians were in power. They was the ones in power. They didn't have no equality with nobody. They kick you in your head. They had everybody under the foot. For 400 years, they had all the nations round about. And the first time person, they had them all in subjection. Esau was in subjection. We was in subjection. You know? the Philistines came in power. I mean, when Elam and them came in power as the Medes and the Persians, you know, when Esau got up out the cave and became the Americans and the British kind of shit, you know. So there's never been equality on earth. So in our kingdom, there's not going to be no equality. You know, it's going to be the Israelites and everybody else, high above all the nations on earth. All right, the first verse. So it says the second verse, and all these blessings shall come upon thee and overtake thee, if thou shalt hearken unto the voice of the Lord thy power. Blessed shall thou be in the city, and blessed thou shalt be in the field. To be blessed means to have slaves, to be in power. That's when you're blessed. You're not blessed, well, I got a job, I'm blessed. Nah, you're a worker. Man. We're workers. We're workers. We're not blessed because we got to serve the mighty white man. You know? The mighty, tremendous white man. I got to pay taxes to him. Oh, I should feel happy because I'm in the white man's kingdom now. I'm not in the third world country. That's how they talk to you, man. You come over here, man. You're enjoying of the freedoms of democracy, man. Get the fuck out of here, man. You know what freedom, man? You come here and you working fucking 8 days a week. Then there's 7 days in a week. Your ass working 8 days, man. You know, just to pay a fucking apartment, man. You know, just so you can live beyond, you know, a little bit better than what you were doing in your own country, whatever the case may be, you know. And you might as well stay over there and eat shit, you know. Might as well. You might as well stay over there and suffer. At least you have a little dignity, man. You know. Fuck it. At least you ain't treated like a dog, you know. You got your rights or whatever over there. It is what it is, man. Learn to live off the ground or some shit. I'd rather do. Fuck it, you know. But see, we don't. That comes by time and process of time. When you young and shit, you want the glitz and glamour and glory and shit. So you want to come to America. You want to be like the Americans. You want to be like the Romans, you know. But blessings come by way of you ruling, man. You know. Talking about you're blessed. You're not blessed, man. 4th verse. Blessed be the fruit of thy body and of thy ground. Your children are not blessed. You can't even have your own children in this society, man. You know, you can't even have dominion over them, man. They telling you where the hell they're gonna put them in school and shit. You know, you tell I want my daughter to be a girl. No, fuck that. You know, nah, she gonna be what she wants to be. They're usurping your authority, man, as a father. You know. Okay, I don't want my woman outside past a certain time. Fuck that. She can do what she want to do. You know, she don't need you, nigga. She don't need you. She's a grown. She's her own person. You're an ogre, and you're a misogynist. You know, you hate women. You know, in every other fucking part of the world, they got order in their society, man. A man have his children and shit. You know, that's his children. You know, if he wants to, you know, if he wants them to stay at home and be homeschooled, he don't gotta ask the fucking government whether or not, hey, well, you know, mighty Mr. Edomite, can my son learn the curriculum I want him to learn? No. He gotta learn the white man's curriculum. If you homeschool your kids, you gotta go to them and because you don't own your kids, they own your kids. They own you. That's more proof that they own you. You gotta ask them what it is that you're gonna do on your own land that you bought and paid for. You know? Oh well, hey, well, you know, it's about the government, it's about the city planning and all that shit. Man, that's bullshit, man. If I want to build a fucking tree house for your kid, you gotta give them a 24-hour notice or something. You see, there's no fucking freedom here, man. You got freedom to destroy yourself and to be a demon. That's the only freedom you got, to destroy yourself. The freedom of Satanism, you know, which is a curse, you know, because when you go off, the Lord judge you, you know, as a people, as our people, you know, these heathens, fuck them, you know, they're the ones with their freedom up here. They come here. Yesterday I went to this Egyptian's crib. There was an Egyptian dude, and he was a scrawny looking Egyptian dude. This nigga looked like, you know, feel like the trees standing over there, little twigs, little small, little, you know. This nigga had a G-Wagon he had a G-Wagon, a Porsche, and a brand new Jeep. I'm talking about, this is their kingdom, bro. They come here and they live like, I didn't see not one of these tribes here in that neighborhood, man. I didn't see that. It was nothing but white people and Edomites, Elam. It was Esau and Elam, man. That was up there, man. Moab too, They're the ones enjoying this society, man. This shit was built for them. It wasn't built for us. We built this motherfucker, but we don't reap the benefits. Unless you bend your ass over like Bill Cosby or something, Then, hey, you enjoy some benefits for a couple years. Then you come back to reality, You were just a nigga in this place, Us, all of us, We're all, we ain't nothing but workers here. All right, so I don't want to be a fucking worker. I don't want to be goyim, I want my rightful position as a God, as an Israelite man on this side, man. That's your rightful position, man, on the earth. A God on the earth, man. Not a fucking subservient worker, man. All right. So that's when we're in our blessings. It says, "Blessed shalt thou be in thy store, and blessed shalt thou be when thou comest in, and blessed shalt thou be when thou goest out." The 7th verse. "The Lord shall cause thee thy enemies that rise up against thee to be smitten before thy face, and they shall come up against thee one way, and flee before thee 7 ways. The Lord shall command the blessings upon thy storehouses, and in all that thou settest thy hand on to do, he shall bless thee in the land which the Lord thy power shall give thee." And that's going to be the whole earth, man. We're going to be blessed. We're going to be taken care of, man. We're going to be the landlords. We're not going to rent to nobody. Rent from nobody. We're going to be the ones leasing the land. We're going to be having dominion over the people. All right, as a sovereign, man. It says, "And all that thou settest thy hand to do, he shall bless thee in the land which the Lord thy power giveth thee. The Lord shall establish thee a holy people unto himself, as he hath sworn unto thee. If thou shalt keep the commandments of the Lord thy God and walk in his ways, and all the people of the earth shall see that thou art called by the name of the Lord, and they shall be afraid of thee." Ain't nobody afraid of you right now, man. Not as a whole. They're not afraid of you. They just call the cops. I'm going to call the police. Ain't nobody afraid. They're afraid that you might rob them or something, But they're not afraid of you as a people. They look at you as a joke. What's wrong with them? What is wrong with them? What is wrong with these people? You people. They look at them. Ain't nobody scared of you. These people, when you have reverence, people are scared of you. They're trembling. Oh shit. Your reputation precedes you, man. They mention your name, and there's a trembling, a shaking. They mention the name of the Lord. The nations used to tremble, man. That's why I say Allah Shaka, a demon-like power. They used to tremble at the name, or even the mention of the Lord's name, or the mention of the Israelites. That's why Balaam and Balak, the situation with them, he was afraid of the Israelites, man. You see the vision, he was afraid. He told them to curse Israel. He said, "I can't curse who the Lord has blessed. I can't curse these people." He said, "I wish I was an Israelite." That's what he said. So, hey, yeah, these people are going to be fucking terrified of us, man. As they should be, As they should be. Because they have no respect for us right now, man. Because of the curse. Like a woman has no respect for you. She's supposed to be in fear of you, man. She's supposed to have a healthy fear for you. Okay, that's my husband. That's reverence. Scripture tell you reverence your husband. Why? You're supposed to have a fear for him, man. As a respect. Your children's supposed to look at you. Oh shit, that's daddy right there. Oh, all right. I better get myself in order. If not, he's gonna go upside my head. See, there's supposed to be a healthy amount of fear. The relationship between you and your father. You're supposed to fear your father. I fear my father growing up, man. Cause he wasn't no asshole, man. He wasn't no modern day parent. He'll fuck me up plenty of times, man. You see what I'm saying? But I'm thankful for that, because I would have been a little freak like these people, man. If the Lord didn't put the spirit on my father, it'd be that way, man. But he was also gentle and kind, But he was a just man, He still is a just man, But through the Spirit, right? Even though he doesn't know this truth, but hey, he's in the Spirit though. Everything else, you know. But anyways, hey, the Lord have mercy on him, you know. But going on to the going back to the point, man. The 12th verse. Deuteronomy 18 and 11, my bad. Now I read the 10th chapter, 10th verse again. All the people of the earth shall see that thou art called by the name of the Lord, and they shall be afraid of thee. And the Lord shall make thee plenteous in goods, and in the fruit of thy body, and in the fruit of thy cattle, and the fruit of thy ground. Yeah, the fruit of thy body, your kids, they're going to be fruitful. You know, you're going to have thousands of children. You know, not with other men's women, but with your women. You know, you got Nick Cannon niggas having all these kids. Those are women that are from other dudes, man. You know, those are women that other men didn't have, man. Those are women that other men didn't inserted themselves in. And it spit all on them and shit, sweated all on them. See, ain't nobody gonna touch your woman, man. You got your woman, ain't nobody even gonna look at her. Nobody gonna even know what your woman look like, man, unless you bring her out, you know? Unless you, cause she gonna be stuck in the crib all day, man. In the palace, she gonna be stuck in the palace, man. She ain't gonna need to go no fucking where, man. She's stuck in the palace. All right, let's prove that. Deuteronomy 28, and they said the woman that would not adventure to set her foot on the ground, man, for delicateness, you know. It says 56 verse, Deuteronomy 28 and 56. The tender and delicate woman amongst you. Your woman gonna be tender and delicate again. A tender and delicate woman is in the palace all day, man, just chilling. And, you know, she's just up there eating grapes and waiting for her husband to come back. You know, she's up. She got servants. You know, she got the servants rearing up the children. That's a tender, delicate woman, man. Not these modern day bitches that are running around the streets mincing and making a toot with their feet. They're outside wearing pants. You know, smoking weed. You know, out there dressed like men, like dykes. You know. It says the tender and well delicate woman amongst you, which would not adventure to set the sole her foot upon the ground, for delicateness and tenderness. Her eyes shall be evil toward the husband of her bosom, and toward her son, and toward her daughter. So she's not going to venture. Seeing the curse, now she's all over the place. But in the blessing, she's not even venture to set her foot on the ground, man. You know, she's not even going to think about going outside, man. All she's going to worry about is how to please her father, her daddy, man, her Lord, her king. That's all she's going to think about. How can I make his life better? You know, not how can I fuck his life up? You know, how can I put him on child support? How can I not give him some box? You know, that's the MO of the modern woman. How to make this nigga life miserable? They got challenges talking about waste his time. You know, they waste his time. You know, let's waste this time. Waste this time. I remember when I was on them sites and shit. I don't be on them shits no more. But they used to have little challenges and shit. Hey, the women would be like, waste this time. Now the bitch ain't wasting nobody's time because she can't find no man. she ain't wasting nobody's time. See, the Lord got a funny way of bringing judgment, you know, of making things come full circle, man, which the people call karma, you know. But now, hey, now ain't no wasting nobody's time, man. Now your time is being wasted. You see, now you're gonna be wasted out there in the street. Yo, you're gonna be ravished out there, man. How you like to play with games with the Lord and His men, you know, the men of your nation. How you like to run around playing the field and doing all this wickedness. Now the Lord's gonna play with y'all, you know. Now the Lord's gonna play with y'all, and He gonna let you experience, you know what I'm saying, rejection. He gonna let you experience, you know, what it's like to be ignored and shit, you know? Because the Israelite man been ignored by his own woman. You see what I'm saying? That's part of the curse, right? And when you a guy, ain't nobody going to ignore you. How you going to ignore a guy, man? You can't ignore it. You're going to be the one in power, man. Ain't nobody ignore you. Can't nobody marginalize you and put you in a box and tell you, you know, hey, well, you ain't worth shit, you know? That's what this society has done to us, man. But see, now we're overcoming that through the grace of the Lord, man. You know, and the Lord raising us up as gods on this earth, man. You know. So it says Deuteronomy 28 and the 11th verse again. And the Lord shall make thee plenteous in goods and in the fruit of thy body, and in the fruit of thy cattle, and in the fruit of the ground, in the land which the Lord thy father, the Lord giveth unto thy father. The Lord shall open unto thee his good treasure, the heaven to give thee rain unto the land in his season, and to bless all the work of thy hand. Thou shalt lend unto many nations, and thou shalt not borrow. That's what a God does. A God lends, man. You know, a powerful people, man. That's what they do. They lend. Esau's lending to you, man. You know, Esau is the lender. We're the borrower. The borrower is subject to the lender. You know, but now we're gonna be the lender, man. They're gonna be subject to us. All right, and we're gonna apply usury on your asses, man, just like you did to us. Usury, you know, ain't no good credit scores in the kingdom for you, man. ain't no Experian, ain't no PPP loan that you can fake. You know, ain't no maxing out the credit card. Ain't no fraud. Ain't gonna be no squeezing up out of this, man. You have to drink the dregs in the cup, double. Bring the double onto her as she did onto you, man. You know? So it says, thou shalt go not, 13 verse. And the Lord shall make thee the head and not the tail. Thou shalt be above only. Thou shalt not be beneath. If thou hearken unto the commandments of the Lord thy God, which I command thee this day to observe and to do them. Thou shalt not go aside from any of the words which I command thee to the right hand or to the left, or to go after other gods to serve them. All right. You know? So, hey, them blessings gonna come upon us, man. Upon us and our children, man. Our houses. Starting with the Israelite man. That's gonna be the ultimate blessing. You know, having an Israelite man, you know. That's gonna be the blessing. You know, it's gonna be a curse. Here it is. You know, they're gonna look at you as a curse. No. You're gonna be the ultimate blessing. As an Israelite man. You ain't gonna be a man no more. You know? We're gonna have the blessing upon our heads, man. You know, that the Lord promised to us to inherit, man, from the beginning. All right, we're gonna be given the fatness of the earth, man. Everybody got their blessings. Now it's time for our blessings, man. Okay, so Zechariah 8:1. Again, the word of the Lord of hosts came to me, saying, "Thus saith the Lord of hosts, I was jealous for Zion with great jealousy." It says, and I was jealous for her with great fury. Thus saith the Lord, I am returned to Zion, and will dwell in the midst of Jerusalem. And Jerusalem shall be called a city of truth, and the mountain of the Lord of hosts, the holy mountain, the holy government. You know, that's above all nations. That's above all people. Not equal, not holding hands with them, you know, not making truces, you know. It says the saints of the Most High take the kingdom and possess the kingdom forever and ever, man. In Isaiah 7:18, it says, thus saith the Lord of hosts, there shall yet old men, old women dwell in the streets of Jerusalem, every man with his staff in his hand for very age. We're not going to be old in the kingdom, though. No, an old man going to be 20,000 years old. He's still going to look like he's 20, you know, 30 or whatever age, you know. You're going to always look the same. You know, you're going to wake up looking like this. You know, like the song says, I woke up looking like this, man. That's how I woke up looking. I just woke up looking like a guy, you know. I just woke up looking like this. I didn't have to go to no hairstylist, you know. You ain't got to go to no goddamn beautician. You don't have to get no stylist to dress you like Dwayne Wade. Yeah, I got a nigga to dress me. Shout out to John so-and-so. What did he say? John, whatever his name was. The dude was up there. He was like, man, yeah, I got a stylist, man. You know? Yeah. Shout out to him, man. Shout out, man. That's some weak shit, man. That's some slave shit. You know? That's some human shit, you know? You gotta get somebody to dress you and shit. You know? No. See, hey, you know, that's in this condition, man. Those are the delicacies of this world, man. You know, you gotta constantly get a line up, get your hair cut, shave your beard. You know, that's all old things, man. New things the Lord say declare to come to pass. The new things are us being gods, man. You know, new things. Those are new things on earth. A new heavens and a new earth. Wherein dwell righteousness, man. You know, driving a fucking car and going to the mechanic. You know, he's ripping you off. You know, He tell you one thing, now you go to the mechanic, now they tell you there's another 50 things wrong with your car. Hey man, ain't nothing gonna go wrong with none of our chariots, man. You know, our vehicles, spiritual vehicles, man. Ain't nothing gonna go wrong with us. All right, we're gonna be forever young, man. We're gonna be forever young. The Lord gonna make us forever young, man. For all time. Yeah, we're gonna be forever young, man. You know. We're gonna be forever. We're gonna live as Esau wants to live in his imagination. You know. That's why he got all these movies where the people are living forever. You know, but he's doing it through technology, through his lies and his trickery, man, his deceit. That's how he's doing it. He's doing it through technology, man. Like that show with it's called Carbon, Altered Carbon, where they got stacks where they put in the back of these people's heads. You know, and they keep switching it out every 250 years. Every 250 years or some shit like that. Or not every. He lived 250 years, but because he kept switching his stacks. That was like his fourth body that he had. Because every time he kept coming back as a different person. That's why in the second season they hired Anthony Mackie. You know, before he was being played by a white dude. You know, which is a pretty ingenious concept for a show. That's why you can keep bringing different actors in. You know, but anyways, that's Esau's way, man. He tell you about cryogenics, where you freeze your body and shit, and then you wake up. You know, that shit don't work, man. That shit don't work, man. Esau, that shit does not work. That shit's not gonna work. It's not gonna go that way, man. You're gonna try to live forever, and eventually you're gonna fucking die, because you're not in control of all things, man. That's the problem with these devils. They think they're in control of something. They could change and alter the man's life, you know. They think they could change the course of history, man. But you can't change shit, because the Lord got everything already written. How long I'm gonna live? How long you gonna live? You know, and things of that nature. How long this kingdom gonna have? All right. Just like he appointed a certain amount of time for the Medes and the Persians. He said in Daniel the 5th chapter that the writing was on the wall, that had been weighed in the balance. You know, they had their appointed time. Just like America. America got its appointed time. The white man and his rulership, they got their appointed time. Everybody got an appointed time. And when your time is up, the Lord come collect. The Lord come for that ass, man. The Lord comes to collect. And the clock has struck midnight on these devils, man. You know? We don't have 27 years in this place, man. All right. Okay, so it says Zechariah 8 and the 6th verse. It says, thus saith the Lord of hosts, if it be marvelous in the eyes of the remnant of this people, in these days should it also be marvelous in my eyes, saith the Lord of hosts. Thus saith the Lord of hosts, behold, I will save my people from the east country and from the west country, and I'll bring them, and they shall dwell in the midst of Jerusalem. And they shall be my people, and I'll be their God in truth and in righteousness. But thus saith the Lord of hosts, let your hand be strong, ye that hear the words in these days, by the mouth of the prophets, which were in the day that the foundation of the house of the Lord of hosts was laid, that the temple might be built. What does that show you? That show you that if we be those men, we was with the Lord in the foundation from the beginning. Pursuing Hebrews 1 and 1, right? It says the Most High, who at sundry times spoke by the mouth of the prophets, You know? And sundry times mean from the beginning. All right? From the very beginning. Okay, so let me read that again. Night verse. Thus saith the Lord of hosts, let your hand be strong, ye that hear in these days the words by the mouth of the prophets, which were in the day that the foundation of the house of the host, the Lord of hosts, was laid in the temple, that the temple might be built. For before these days there was no hire for man, nor any beast. Neither was there any peace to him that went out or came in, because of the affliction. For I set all men, every one against his neighbor. The Lord did this. The Lord set everybody against each other. You know, man against the woman, woman against the man, Esau against Jacob, all the nations fighting against each other. You know, all this hatred, variance, immolation. The Lord did that, man. So now he's going to bring peace through the final war, which is the third war's war, man. This is going to be the final war, to end all wars. After that, the nation's going to beat their plowshares and pruning hooks. Their swords and the pruning hooks, and their spears and the plowshares. All right? And the nation shall not learn war anymore. Who did they learn war from? From these crackers, man. They didn't learn war from us, because we are Pacific people. Scripture says Jacob is a plain man dwelling in tents. They didn't learn war from me. They didn't learn war from you, bro. They learned war from that devil. They learned how to be a sodomite from the Philistines and from that white man. Because the Philistine is the original sodomite. You know? But then you got Esau, man, who's a copycatter. He ain't even the original Mo, you know? You can't even do that right, man. You can't even do that right, bro. You know? You can't even do that right, bro. You're not original and nothing, you know? But anyway, it says Zechariah 8. And the 11th verse. But now I will not be unto the residue of this people as in the former days, saith the Lord of hosts. For the seed shall be prosperous. Now, I will not be as I was to them before. I'm not going to deal with them as I dealt with you in Egypt, or in Babylon, or in Assyria. You know, in Assyria we was getting fucked up. In America, we're getting fucked up. You know, the Lord said He would not suffer us to see corruption anymore, man. You know. For the seed shall be prosperous, and the vine shall give her fruit, and the ground shall give her increase, and the heavens shall give their due. And I will cause the remnant of this people to possess all things. All right, I'm gonna cause the remnant of this people, the elect, to possess everything. That includes you devils, man. It says in Numbers 24 and 18. It says that Edom shall be a possession in Seir, you know, for his enemies. If I can get that. Now, I want to read the word for possession too, man. So you devils gonna be a possession. Yeah, Numbers 24:18. It said Edom shall be a possession, and Seir also a possession for his enemies, and Israel shall do valiantly, man. The house of David, it says what shall be as God. That's what we're gonna do valiantly. Edom shall be a possession. The word possession, property, man. All right, like cattle, property, and we shall do valiantly. Look at the word for valiantly, man. It says efficiently, wealthy, a strong army, strength, army, ability, efficient, wealth, force, army. That's right. We're going to do valiantly. Because he said, thou art my battle axe, weapons of war, man. In Jeremiah, the 51st chapter. In Jeremiah 51, and, or is it 50? Oh, no, 51. 19 verse. It says, the fortune of Jacob is not like them, for he is the former of all things, and Israel is the rod of his inheritance. The Lord of hosts is his name. The Most High Yahweh, Bashim Yahshua is his name. Thou art my battle axe and weapons of war. For with thee I will break in pieces the nations, and with thee I will destroy kingdoms. And with thee I will break in pieces the horse and his rider. So-called white man, the rider on that red horse, pursuing Revelation 6. All right, the red pale horse giving power to take peace from the earth. So the Lord gonna break in pieces the rider with us. Start with his son. You know? It said, and with thee will I break in pieces the chariot and his rider. And with thee also I will break in pieces man and woman, maids and little children. Man and woman. Alright? So a woman is not exempt from this. You know? With thee will I break in pieces old and young, and with thee I will break in pieces the young man and the maid. And with thee I will also break in pieces the shepherd and his flock. And with thee will I break in pieces the husbandman and his yoke or oxen. And with thee I'll break in pieces captains and rulers. And I'll render unto Babylon and to the inhabitants of Chaldea all their evil that they have done in Zion in your sight, saith the Lord power. For behold, I am against thee, O thou destroying mountain, which destroyed, saith the Lord, which destroyed all the earth. And I'll stretch out my hand upon thee, and I'll roll thee down from the rocks and make thee a burnt mountain. Yeah, a burnt offering. You know, America is going to be the burnt offering. You know, and all you niggas that's in it, that stay here. You know, pursuing Ezekiel 21:32, man. All right, the people shall be fuel for the fire. You know, the fire that is this society, man. All right, from the least to the greatest of these people, man. The scripture say the mighty man shall cry there bitterly. You know, so ain't nobody safe. The only ones that safe are those that was written in the book of life, man. That's covered by that blood. All right. All right. So I made that point. So Zechariah 8 and the 12th verse again. It says, and I will give the ground shall give her increase, and the heavens shall give their due, and I will cause the remnant of this people to possess all things. And it shall come to pass that as you were accursed amongst the heathen, O house of Judah and house of Israel, I will save you, and ye shall be a blessing. That's why I read Deuteronomy 28, the first verse to the 14th verse. That's the blessing. It says, you shall be a blessing. Fear not, and let your hands be strong. For that saith the Lord of hosts, as I thought to punish you, when your fathers provoked me to wrath, saith the Lord, and I repented not. So again I have thought in these days to do well unto Jerusalem, and to the house of Judah, saying, fear ye not. All right? Hey, in these days, in this time right here, I have, the Lord thought, hey, to do good to you now. Yeah, I'm going to send my son, and I'm going to take these devils out of power. You know, and I'm going to be gracious to the remnant of Joseph. You know, I'm be gracious to some of you. You know, a small number of you that fear my name, that's called by my name, I'll pass you over, man. You know? I'll spare you the nuclear missiles. I'll spare you having to, you know, die of famine. Scripture tell you it's better die by the sword than die by famine. You know? Hey, so we got a lot to look forward to, folks. You know? That's why I wake up joyous every day, man. Yeah, we fucked up, you know, but at the end of the day, we wake up with hope. Scripture say we're prisoners of hope, man. Romans the 5th chapter. You know, experience work at hope, man. But now we've experienced this bullshit, this society. The Lord has showed us that He's with us. You know, so now we have hope. We're full of hope, and we're prisoners of that hope. Okay. These niggas are prisoners to the white man. They're prisoners to the way of this world. And hopefully one day I get a promotion. Hopefully one day, you know, I work hard enough, this devil will let me join his fucking Mason club. Hopefully one day he'll sign me to a label, you know. Hopefully one day that nasty bitch will give me a date. Fuck her, man. You know. See, now's the time where, hey, brother, everything's being put back in our hands, man. Man, I don't have to show up to the date, you know, in my best clothes and shit. No. She got to qualify for you, man. She got to qualify for you. Okay? She better get on your timing, man. Because the Lord, He's switching up the roles, man. Esau and trying to flip shit upside down. Pursuing to Daniel 7:25. It says he has thought to change times and laws. You know? That's why I said Romans 1 and 26. You know, they left the natural use of the woman because of Esau's commandments, man. You know? Esau said this, and now the world talking about, oh, well, fuck it, you know, you can be the man, I'll be the woman. You know? in our household, like Dwayne Wade said, man, you know, he was talking about their, you know, talking about, yeah, you guys heard what my wife said, you know, about 50-50 and all this shit, you know. Y'all heard what she said, you know. He went up there explaining this shit. Yo, well, yeah, I just said, look, man, we ain't gonna have no fucking Dwayne Wade and Gabrielle Union type shit going on, man, you know. And you niggas ain't gonna be acting like D Wade, man. You'll be in your right mind. You're gonna act like a man, like a God. You're gonna act like your Father in heaven. The scripture says Matthew 5, you know, be ye perfect as your Father in heaven is perfect. Right about the 35th verse on down. Be ye therefore perfect. I think it's, yeah, it's either 38 or 39. Which I'm not gonna go to right now, but yeah, we're gonna be perfect, man. Be ye therefore perfect as your Father in heaven is perfect, man. We're gonna be perfect. Not a blemish, not a bad thought, not a mistake, you know. And we don't have to grovel to no fucking women, man, or no white man, or no other nation, you know. We're gonna be sovereign, goddamn. All right. The landlords of the earth, dude, as always intended, man. This earth was created for our sake, man, not for the white man's sake and the other nations. You niggas are just guests. You white people are guests on our planet, man. And you're going to find that out. All right? You're going to find out that you ain't nothing but a guest. All you people, the women, they're a guest too. They're going to be in our kingdom, and they better act right. The Lord is going to put the spirit on them to act right. You know? And they're going to be accessories to the Israelite man. What is an accessory? A help. An accessory is a help, man. You're an accessory, meaning you help. If you commit a crime, and you help the man that commit the crime, you're an accessory. They're going to be a help me, a pillar of rest, as scripture says. Not a fucking tackling demon. Fuck you. Not a bitch that's telling you ain't shit, and you ain't never going to be shit. All right? They're going to say, hey, well, you're the greatest guy ever, and you're the magical God, and you're, yes, you know. That's what they're supposed to do, man. They're supposed to speak well of their husband and pray to their husband. Oh, my husband, this is supposed to be your number one fan. You know? Not supposed to be your number one fucking detractor. You know? Hating on you and shit. Fuck this nigga. I'm gonna be better than him. That's a curse. You know? That's a curse. So now we're gonna be blessed. You'll have 100,000 women, whatever, however many women you got, and they all gonna be praising you. Just like this, you know what happened to you? We learned you. You know? And these nations, they're going to act accordingly, you know. And when they see you Israelite men, they're going to clap their hands. There's going to be a fucking parade every time you come in there, one of their cities and shit. They're going to be beforehand. They're going to have everything set up and shit. You know, they're going to say, so-and-so is coming in. Moses and them is coming. You know. You'll have a different name, though. You know, a Hebrew name, the Lord going to give you a Hebrew name. Your own personal Hebrew name ain't gonna be nobody else the second of this, and you know, everybody gonna have their own name, you know. All right, obviously your children, whatever, they can be your descendant. But I'm talking about, you know, here it is, you got the same name as somebody else, you know. No, we all gonna receive our proper titles, man, you know. And we're all gonna be distinct, man. They're gonna be like, oh, so and so, who you talking about? You know, they gonna know who is being spoken about, man. Okay, that's so and so right there. Oh shit, you know. The whole city gonna shut down when you come down there, man. The whole current, you know, the whole municipality gonna shut down, man. You know, like when the celebrity come down, you know, motherfucker, the whole city is blocked off. You know? All right. I remember when the weekend came down, you couldn't come down there down in the city. You couldn't drive your car, you know, for hours. You know, because everybody want to see Taylor Swift. Taylor Swift is in town. You know? Oh, shit. You know? And motherfuckers are asking for autographs and shit. Oh, my God. You know, this is so amazing. You know, some motherfucker that done been over for Satan. You know, that done been over for Esau, man. But here it is. Hey, Lord going to call you the ministers of the power. Matter of fact, let's prove that. Isaiah 61st chapter. It said, you shall be called the ministers of our God, man. So what does that come with? That comes with praise and fame, man. All right. Just as if you was working for the government on this side. If you're You the ambassador to, I don't know, England or some shit. You're gonna be famous. You know, they're gonna talk about you. Like you the prime minister. Everybody knows Justin Trudeau or this one or that one. When this nigga got put down, they put him down. They replaced him, you know. But everybody knows, you know, they down in jail. Everybody knows these niggas, man. Hey, we're gonna have that praise and fame throughout existence. Throughout, you know, not just on this planet, but other planets. Because we're gonna have access to other planets, man. You know? So what did I say I was gonna get? That was my train of thought. That's spirit. what did I say I was gonna get, man? It's all good. It'll come back. But Zechariah 8 and 16. It says, these things you shall do. Speak ye every man the truth to his neighbor, so our kingdom gonna be established on truth. Execute the judgment of truth and peace in your gates. And let none of you imagine evil in your hearts against his neighbor, and love no false oath. For all these things I hate, said the Lord. Oh, Isaiah 60. There you go. Okay, Isaiah 61. That was so we're gonna be called the ministers of the power, man. Isaiah 61 and I'll start the first verse. I said, the Spirit of the Most High is upon me, because the Lord have anointed me to preach good tidings to the meek, and he have sent me to bind up the brokenhearted, to proclaim liberty unto the captives, and the opening of the prison to them that are bound. Right, the prison is opening, man. The prison is opening for our sakes, man. The doors of mercy are open, and they're getting ready to be shut, you know. But the opening of the prison is this word coming out, man. To proclaim the acceptable year of the Lord and the day of vengeance of our God, to comfort all that mourn, to appoint unto them that mourn in Zion, to give them beauty for ashes, and the oil of joy for mourning, the garment of praise for the spirit of heaviness, that they might be called trees of righteousness, the planting of the Lord, that he might be glorified. And they shall build the old waste, and they shall raise up the former desolations, and they shall repair the waste cities and the desolation of many generations. And strangers shall stand and feed your flock, strangers to other nations, man. Right? And the sons of the alien shall be your plowmen and your vine dressers. But ye shall be named the priests of the Lord, and men shall call you the ministers of our God. Ye shall eat the riches of the Gentiles, and in their glory shall you boast yourselves. There you go. In your glory you shall boast yourselves. So you're gonna be proud on these devils, you know? Hey, they boasting themselves, they putting shit in your face, aha, aha. Ezekiel 36 and 1. Aha, aha, the ancient high places are ours in possession. You know? They're boasting themselves in your land. They got your women, they walk up and down the street, and they make sure they see you with a fine old little black thing, a little Judite, a little you know, little chocolate thing, man. They're walking up and down the street, thick as hell, you know. Bitch look like a racehorse. And they walking with pride, man. You know, hey, look at me, man. I got the best of your bitches, you know. I got the best of the dainty of your women, you know. But all of a sudden, the tables then flipped on these devils, man. The tables gonna flip all of a sudden. In the twinkle of an eye, the scripture say, in the last trump. We're at the last trump. You know, where the angel gonna pour out his vials upon the earth, man. You know. The Lord is gonna give the commandment. Because right now the four winds of destruction are being held back. Scripture say the angels that hold back the four winds of destruction. Now the Lord is not gonna allow the four winds of destruction be held back, man. The Lord say he's gonna perform his counsel and do all his pleasure on this place, man. So he's gonna give the green light to his son to come, which the Lord don't know the time or the date. So nobody can say, oh, well, this is the date. If anybody said, oh, well, this year or this day, this is going to happen, that's going off. Because you don't even know. The Lord don't know himself. The only one that knows is the Father. Who the Lord said he's the only one that's good. You know? So he said, hey, only he knows. But we know that the time is ready, at hand, you know, because of the signs. We understand this. But nobody can say, oh, well, it's today or tomorrow, or, you know. Nobody can say that. nobody can make that statement. You know? Even the greatest among you, nobody can say that. You know? The time is going to come when the Lord wants it to come. At the hour of his choosing, which is upon us, you know. Okay, so okay, yeah, so it says Isaiah 61 and 6. Oh, matter of fact, I should get the word from ministers. Yeah, I get the word from ministers. You should be called the ministers of our God. Isaiah 61. Okay, and the 6th verse. Okay, and it says the word for ministers. Minister to serve. I don't like this definition. I don't like this definition, blue letter. I don't like this definition. I want to get the word itself, man. What does it mean? Okay. Oh, the word for reverence, honor, respect, deference. Okay, all respect, to stand in awe of. All right. That's what you're going to receive, reverence. But you're also going to receive being a minister of the power, which right now, you know, we're ministers of power, but nobody respects you like that, man. Your own people don't respect you. Your own people don't respect you. You got a small remnant, maybe those that's in your camp or those that, you know, watch your videos that respect you, but the whole fucking world is gonna respect us, man. Okay, your mama didn't respect you, man. Your mama, your kids, you know, your girl, maybe Lord willing if she's spiritual, you know, but other than that, you know, hey, but everybody and mama gonna know who you are, man. You know, they gonna say, oh, well, so and so. No, they gonna know that those are the God, the Most High's men. Those are the children. You know, those are the ministers. Okay, those are they that came out of great affliction, man. Those are them that overcame the beast in His image. Those are them that really was with the Lord from the beginning. You know, that's why I said, then they shall know who is my choice. Ezekiel 33 and 32. Start at the 31st verse. You know, get all the meat off the bone, man. You know? But anyways, the minister, it says a man that's consecrated to service in the church. It says Christian church, the Christians, the Israelite, all right? In the church of the Lord, man. In the Christian church, an ecclesiastical, all right? An agent acting for a superior authority, one who acts upon the authority of another, a minister, all right? A servant, a member of a household staff, you know? Hey, so we're members of the Lord's staff, man. You know, how do we know that? Jesus. Hey, show the people Jesus, man. Yeah, Jesus, man. You see that? Hey, Jesus Christ. That's the way, the truth, and the life. Yeah, all right, man. All right, brother. All right, man. Jesus, baby, Jesus. Yeah, Jesus, baby. All right. Hey, you see that, brother? It's the second Jesus dude that came up here, man. You know, Jesus, baby. See, that's what they think. You see that? You see? Everybody get their 15 minutes, man, of fame. But see, that's the thing, man. You know, the Lord's name is gonna be respected on the earth, man. Ain't gonna be no confusion, all right? Ain't gonna be no, oh well, you know, I think this is my thought. You know, I think that the name is this. I have my truth. There's gonna be one truth, man. Everybody's gonna obey that one truth, man. All right, everybody's gonna obey the Lord through His men, man. Okay, because His men gonna be exacting judgment on the earth, man. Bringing forth the law, teaching the nation. That's why it says the nation is kings and priests. A priest teach the law, man. We're gonna teach the law, man. You know, technically speaking, none of us. I mean, we're priests, all right? But right now, we're not teaching the law to people because we can't keep the laws, man. You know? So technically speaking, all right, we're going to be made into the priests of the Lord. And people should call you the ministers of our power. That's where we read it. In Isaiah 61 and 6 again. Okay? Technically speaking, you know, because right now we're not under the law. When we get on the other side, then we're going to be ministering the law. And we're going to be saying, okay, well, if you commit adultery, you're going to be put to death. Right now, you can't put nobody to death. You get put to death. Because you're in the captivity under bonds, man. All right? As it says in Ephesians, the 6th chapter, in the 20th verse, the Apostle Paul said, I'm an ambassador in bonds. So the Apostle Paul couldn't go around judging people according to the law like we can. You know? That's why he said he was an apostle to the Gentiles. Because he was teaching them Yahweh Shai. He wasn't teaching them the law. Even though the law is good if a man uses it lawfully. But that's the balance and the intricacy of the scriptures, man. Because, you know, yes, the law's there, but it's a schoolmaster, man. It's a shadow of things to come. It says in Judges 5 and 11, it's a shadow of things to come. So you got people all caught up on the law. You know, then you got people that don't keep the law. Then you got people that don't believe in Yahweh Shai. Because it's all confusion. Because you got different stumbling blocks of shit out there, man. So the thing is, the Lord's going to make us a nation of kings and priests. Right now, we're not a nation of anything. We're just scattered tribes, you know, with no respect, no power, no authority. When we talk about spiritual power is needful, man. Because you don't have no power. You're a worm. That's a necessary thing the Lord got to give you. Because what the fuck you going to do with no power? That's why I always read Psalms 110 and 3. Thy people shall be willing in the day of thy power. Why? Because you need power, man. What the fuck you going to do as a human being with no power? Your woman ain't going to hear you. Your kids ain't going to hear you. The nations ain't going to hear you. Lord got to raise you up as the days are old and give you that mic to smash a nigga's head right in with your mind. To raise somebody up from the dead. To heal the sick and give somebody their eyesight back, man. You know, as the apostles of old did, as the Lord did, they touch the hem of their garments and they'll be healed. You know, Lord pray over somebody and they'll be raised up like Lazarus. You know, or John the 9th chapter. You know, when the Lord healed that little blind boy, he said his father and his mother didn't sin, but that the power of the Lord may be known in that boy, man. That the power of the Lord may be shown through that young boy, man, and his parents. So the miracles of the Lord brought forth the belief of the people, you know. So the Lord is going to give you power so that, hey, the people may fear, so that the name of the Lord may be raised up, man. You know. That's what the Lord is going to do. He's going to give you that power. As it said, what? Isaiah 61 and 6. You shall be named the priest of the Lord, and men shall call you the ministers of our God. You shall eat the riches of the Gentiles, and in their glory you shall boast yourselves. All right? You're going to boast yourselves over these heathens. For your shame you shall have double. For your confusion they shall rejoice in their portion. Therefore in the land they shall possess the double. Everlasting joy shall be unto them. For I, the Lord, love judgment. I hate robbery for burnt offerings. And I will direct their work in truth. And I'll make an everlasting covenant with them. Did the Lord make an everlasting covenant with you yet? Are you in power? All right? Yahweh the Maccabees and the rest of you dudes. Yahweh the Maccabees, that's Bayah's new lover. Bayah, that's your new lover, man. You know? You didn't hit your ride to all these little bug outs, man. You didn't hit your ride to Yahweh the Maccabees. Magabar, the other man, the other dark demon from Arizona, Harmon. That's your lover. That's your new lover now. Hey, I see you reposting his videos and shit every day. Now, that's your friend now. You know, you see, this is what you dudes have become. You know, because you was never really the true man of the Lord. See, I remember you back in the day. You know. try to lord over brothers and shit, you know. But now look at you, man. You know, talking all this shit behind the scenes. Oh, yeah, brother. You know, but see, the Lord bugged you the fuck out, man. You're a lost soul, like the man Yahweh the Maccabees, man. All right. Up shit's creek with no paddle, man. All right, because you're not the true ministers of the power. Talking about we're the ministers of the new covenant. What covenant did the Lord make with you, man? And where's your power? And where's your authority? You know? And where's your judgment seat? Where's you boasting yourself over the heathen, man? You ain't even doing it. You making pacts with them, man. Talking about, oh, they can be saved too. Right? That's how we know you're not the Lord's men, man. Okay? So it says Isaiah 61 and verse 9. It says, and their seed shall be known amongst the Gentiles. Everybody gonna know you, man. Nobody know you dudes, man. Nobody knows y'all, man. Nobody knows y'all as the ministers. They probably know you as bug outs, man. And people that, you know, nobody listens to these guys, man. Because they ain't got no authority to speak on behalf of the Lord. They're not speaking the words of the Lord, man. You know? So, therefore, you're not in the covenant yet, man. Because where's these scriptures being fulfilled as you speak, man? You shouldn't even be teaching if you're already in that covenant, man. You shouldn't be out there, man. What point would I need to be out here teaching if I was already in the covenant with the Lord? I'll be chilling like Michael and Uriel in them are. You know, I'll be in my power, but I'm not in my power. I'm not in my power. I'm not in my rest. We're not in our rest, man. All right. Okay, so it says, their seed shall be known amongst the Gentiles, that's praise and fame, and their offspring amongst the people. All that see them shall acknowledge them. Ain't nobody going to ignore you, man. If you was in your power, every single last one of these women that saw you, they'll be trying to get with you. They'll be looking at you like they look at fucking LeBron or Michael Jordan or one of these niggas. And they'll be trying to get with you. They'll be reverencing you and looking at you with them fuck me eyes, man. You know, you get the glasses. You know? That's how they be looking at you. They will acknowledge you, man. Them bitches don't acknowledge you. When you in power, you know, a woman acknowledge you. She breaking your neck to look at you, man. You know, so and so coming. They know. They might not have the wisdom, but they're not stupid, man. A woman's not dumb. She just don't have wisdom, you know. But she's not necessarily dumb as hell. She knows who's the man, all right? She knows who's daddy. She knows this. She knows who's her, you know? She knows who's her owner, man. They know. Right now, Esau is their owner, and Pookie, you know? Pookie and Esau is their owners, man. They know when that little gangster nigga comes around, you know, they know I gotta look good. You know, I gotta freshen up and shit, because the nigga with the bucks is coming, you know? The dude that pay the bills, he's coming. See, we're going to be the ones that pay the bills, man. Okay? We're going to be the ones that's governing over your life. Then they're going to look at you and acknowledge you. Oh, shit. That's my governor and that's my king, you know? Right now, they don't look at you as shit. They look at you like a bum and, oh, well, you ain't got no power. You know? So they shall acknowledge them. They shall acknowledge them. And that they are the seed which the Lord hath blessed. Everybody named mama. All right, gonna know that those are the men who the Lord has blessed, and those are the sons of the power. Ain't no confusion. Ain't nobody gonna ignore you, walk past you like you don't exist. You know, nickling, making a tickling with your feet. You know, they're gonna acknowledge you. Yes, those are the Lord's men. And when they see you, they gotta bow. You know, they gotta bow like Frodo. You remember Frodo at the end of the movie? All the motherfuckers had to bow, man. They all had to bow. They all had to. Frodo, you bowed for nowhere. Frodo. You know? Even the king himself bowed to Frodo, man. Because Frodo and them was the ones that put in that work, man. Without Frodo and them, without the little ones, on the people on the side, everybody would have been dead. Okay? So they should be thankful that you brothers out there doing this work, man. Because without Frodo and them hazarding their lives in fucking Mount Doom, all them niggas would have been dead. Gandalf and Aragorn, all them niggas with their great muscles and power, you know, all this shit, they would have all been dead. Legolas jumping off the elephant and shit, shooting niggas. That shit wouldn't have mattered a damn thing. If Frodo and them didn't get the ring and put it in the fire, man. If they didn't get that ring and cast that bitch in the fire with Smeagol in it, hey, well, and they had to go through hell to do it. The nigga got his finger bitten off. He threw Samwise off the cliff, you know. He turned it back. They turned it back on each other and shit. They had all kind of fights, you know. He had to go through all kind of hell. 3 movies of hell just to get to the end. That's why the people gonna bow to Frodo, and the people gonna bow to the little ones, man. Frodo represented the little ones, man. He was the little ones. They were fucking midgets, like 4 feet tall. Everybody else was like 6 feet, like a normal person, and they were hobbits, man. But they're the little ones that took this place, that took down the devil, man. Sauron and Saruman, man. They took down Esau, man. They took down the devil, you know. So likewise, hey, the men that's doing this work, man. The men that's doing this work, the truth, they teaching the gospel. That's why I could say, blessed are the feet of them that preach glad tidings in Romans 10, man. Because then people gonna bow before you, man, with their dust, with their face to the floor, man. As the scripture tell you, the heathen nations, all right, but your people too, man. Okay, your people too. They're gonna reverence you as their fathers, as they should, man. Okay, when you watch a movie and the king comes along, the people are sorry, man. They gotta bow their head. They can't look the king in his eyes and shit. You know, they can't niggle. They can't look. They'll get their heads chopped off, man. You see? So they're gonna look at you with that type of respect, man. As you deserve, but because you didn't save these people's lives. Scripture say, Obadiah, the first chapter, saviors shall mount up upon the Mount Zion to judge the Mount Esau. It says saviors with an S, man. 144,000 saviors, man. Because the Lord is the ultimate savior, but then you got the other saviors, man. Who are you brothers who have been doing this work? Because the Lord commissioned you to do so, man. That's why he said, you're my battle axe and weapons of war. It's read Jeremiah 51, man. Okay, so that glory, that power is coming to us, man. You know? It's coming to you men that endure to the end. He said, Revelation 3:12, he that overcometh, I'll make a pillar in the temple of my God, man. What that mean? I'll make him a God, man. I'll make him a pillar, a foundation of peace of the kingdom of heaven, man. That's why the Lord told you in 1 Peter 2, you are alive, the stones built up a spiritual house. All right? Live the stones built up a spiritual house. What that mean? A pillar of the world to come, man. Therefore, you got to be out there doing this work. Therefore, you got to present your body a living sacrifice. Therefore, you may have to die for this thing. Hey, but it costs to pay to be the boss. You got to pay the cost, man. As the saying says, man. If you want to be the boss, you got to pay the cost. You got to lead by example, man. A king leads by example. He laid down his life for the sheep, for his subjects, man. In order for them to listen to you and for him to reverence you and look at you, you got to be out there leading them as king does, man. You know? The Lord, Yahweh, he rolled up his sleeve and he said he was with you as one that serveth, man. He said, I'm amongst you as one that serveth. Who is greater? He that serveth or he that sitteth at meat? He that serveth or he that sitteth at meat? But I'm amongst you as one that serveth. That's what he said. Why? Because he had to get down for his crown, man. Just like we do. We right now, we're getting down for our crown. And being out there teaching the word through all kind of afflictions, you know what I'm saying? That's us getting down for our crown, man. Our crown is not of this fucking realm. Our crown is of the world to come, man. Which, matter of fact, I'm going to read that. I'm going to close out with Isaiah 61. But I'm going to read that too in Luke 22nd chapter. I am amongst you as one that serveth, man. The Lord led by example. He didn't go and tell us to do something, and he didn't do the ultimate sacrifice. He did the ultimate. So whatever we do, hey, that's following right in line, man. You know, we just following suit. That's why it says Revelation 14 and the 4th verse. It says what? It says, days are they which follow the Lamb whithersoever he goeth, man. You know? Only those could learn that song. 144,000 that were redeemed from the earth. Virgins that follow the Lamb. It says whithersoever he goeth, man. It's like I gotta look this up. Yeah, it was the 22nd chapter. I just had to jump down to the 27th verse. Just skimming through it. Yeah, Luke 22 and the 26th verse, 24. But there was also a strife amongst them, which of them should be counted the greatest. And it says, and he said unto them, the king of the Gentiles exercised lordship over them. And they that exercise authority call themselves benefactors. Yeah, like Nate and them, you know, and Johanna, they tell you go out there, you know, and you go out there, man. I just sit back and I collect, you know. You go out there and you do the work, man. I get to retire. I get to sit up in my cozy house, you know. And I get to do my thing, you know. It says, but ye shall not be so. He that is greatest amongst you, let him be as the younger. And he that is chief, as he that doeth serve. For whether is greater, he that sitteth at meat, or he that serveth? It's not he that sitteth at meat, but I am amongst you as one that serveth. All right, there you go. So, the Lord was amongst you as one that serveth. All right, but for ye are they which have continued with me in my temptation, and I appoint unto you a kingdom, as my Father have appointed to me, and that ye may eat and drink at my table in my kingdom, and sit on thrones judging the 12 tribes of Israel, man. So Isaiah 61:6, it says, but ye shall be called the priests of the Lord, and the minister, and this men shall call you the ministers of our power. And ye shall eat the riches of the Gentiles, and in their glory shall boast yourselves. And for your shame shall have double, and for your confusion they shall rejoice in their portion. Therefore in their land they shall possess the double, everlasting joy shall be unto them. For I, the Lord, love judgment, and I hate robbery for burnt offerings. And I will direct their work in truth, and I will make an everlasting covenant with them. And their seed shall be known amongst the Gentiles, and their offspring amongst the people. And all that see them shall acknowledge them, that they are the seed which the Lord has blessed. And I will greatly rejoice in the Lord. My soul shall be joyful in my power. For he hath clothed me with the garment of salvation. Baruch 5. All right, the Lord said, cast about thee in the second verse, a double garment of righteousness. That's where I opened it up with. So there you go. That's called precept. Linking up right with Isaiah 61:10. All right. He shall clothe me with the garments of salvation. The Lord told us to cast about us a double garment of righteousness. You know? So now, he hath clothed me with the garment of salvation. He hath covered me with the robe of righteousness. As a bridegroom deck himself with ornaments, and as a bride adorning herself with her jewels. For as the earth bringeth forth her bud, and as the garden causes the things that are sown in it to spring forth, so will the Lord Yahweh, by Shem Yahushai, the power of Israel, cause righteousness and praise to spring forth before all the nations. So what that mean? That means you're going to be the praise and fame of the world. You're going to be the celebrity and the god of the planet, man. You know? I will cause praise and fame to spring up before all the nations, man. That means they're going to look at you as the dun dada, you know, as the end all be all, which in captivity, you know, we've received a bit of fame. You know, as Jake, everybody knows that we created hip hop, all this shit, you know. Everybody knows we created the sports, and, you know, we do all this, you know, but they don't respect you for it. You know, you're not reaping the benefits of your labor, man. You know, but pretty soon, hey, we're going to reap the benefits of all our labors, man. And the Lord going to cause to give us rest, and men shall call us the ministers of the power, man. All right, the priests of the Lord and the ministers of our power, all right. So at that, call him like Yahweh, by Hashem, Yahweh Shai, by Hashem, Makakodash. All right, double R-star apostles, tells his truth. All right, peace I take to you, election out there, man. All right, true man of the Lord, bro. Shalom.